this case. Beautiful. They sit outside of your ear canal so you can stay tuned into traffic, co-workers, or whatever's happening around you without losing out on the music or podcast quality. Check out that. Now here's the kicker. Raycon delivers the same premium audio quality as the big brands, but at half the price. With over 3 million happy customers and a 30-day happiness guarantee, there's zero reason to overpay. Check these out. Look at that. Super, super clean looking. I use them every day when I'm running errands and doing chores around the house. I love them, and I know that you will too. Look, Black Friday is right around the corner. Raycon audio products are up to 30% off site-wide. From everyday essentials to the latest releases, it's a perfect time to upgrade your sound or get ahead on gifting. These deals won't last long, so get to shopping before they're gone. Go check out Raycon. They are fantastic. Hit the link in the description box or go to buyraycon.com/MaddieTinglesOpen. Okay? That is buyraycon.com/MaddieTinglesOpen to get 30% off during Raycon's Black Friday and Cyber Monday sales. Okay? Go check them out. I love them. You will too. Alright? Thank you so much to Raycon for making this video possible. Now, let's get into it. I think the most controversial thing about iPhones, in my opinion, is what's in the box. What really matters on this channel is which one makes better sounds. How's it going, guys? Maddie Tingles here. Thank you so much for being here today. I am happy to be here, and I hope that you are happy to be here as well. So today I have a really fun video for you guys. This is going to be the iPhone 17 Pro Max versus the iPhone 1. Okay, so as you can see, pretty crazy difference, of course. And we're going to go just between some specs. It's going to be a whispering tapping video and just comparing the brand new iPhone 17 Pro Max versus the first iPhone. Okay, so off rip, obviously we can see a difference in size, right? Like, I'll hold it in front of each other like that is crazy. That is really crazy. So let's get into it. iPhone 1 versus iPhone 17 Pro Max. Alright, so the iPhone 1. Alright, let's start with that. So this came out in June of 2007. Okay, June of 2007. Alright, it has a black front. Okay, that's the screen on it. Okay, and then obviously a silver back and the black back here. I believe, if I'm not mistaken, I actually think this part is antenna stuff, if I'm remembering right. But this is just me. I actually really like this color. I like this silver with the black down here. I actually think that looks really cool. But so June 2007, so quite a while ago. So this came in a 4 gig, 8 gig, and 16 gig version, starting at $499, $599, and $699. This is the 8 gig version, I believe. Yeah, 8 gig version. Okay. And I remember the day this came out. I actually didn't get this one though. My first iPhone was the 3. Just for timing, and I was in high school. But yeah, first iPhone here, 8 gig. Look at this thing. Let's just take a look here. Look at that headphone jack. And something a lot of you probably forgot about, the home button. So iPhone 3, okay. June 2007, 4, 8, and 16 gig. September 19th, 2025 on this one, okay? You can take a look here. Okay. So this came out in a silver, obviously, a cosmic orange, and a deep blue. Alright. This comes in a 256, 512, 1 terabyte, and 2 terabytes. So just that alone, like, this came in is a 16 gigs. The lowest this starts at is 256 gigs. This is 4. So just that alone is crazy. Then this goes up to 2 terabytes. And this goes up to 16 gigs. Just crazy. So that starts at $11.99, $13.99, $15.99, and $19.99 for the different storages. But obviously a huge difference in storage. Just storage alone is really crazy, the difference. So we've came a long way just in the storage department and how it looks, right? Now, I think the most controversial thing about iPhones, in my opinion, is what's in the box. And you are not going to believe what was in the box for an iPhone 1. So let's start with this, okay? The iPhone 17 Pro Max comes with the phone and a USB-C charging cable. And that's it. That's why the boxes for these are so thin now, right? Because they don't have to fit a brick in it or anything else. Okay, so cable, USB-C, and the phone, right? Controversial, of course. Like, in my opinion, it's pretty crazy to not give them a way to charge it in the wall. Apple's always been kind of 3 or 4 years ahead in that they assume that you already have it. Does that make sense? So, like, they assume that you probably have a USB-C brick around the house, or you're already using one. I'm not sure that's the case, though, and I think a lot of people have to go buy one. So, it could be that, too. Okay, so that's what comes in the 17 Pro Max, okay? Phone, cable. This is crazy, okay? So, this phone came with the phone, of course, okay? It came with a charging dock. It was like a little plastic piece that it would sit in, like this, and it would charge, okay? So already more than the new phone. Charging dock, iPhone, an adapter, okay? So it came with the wall adapter and the cable, okay? So it was that big square brick, and there was the 30-pin USB, right? It was like that wide. Here, I'll show you. I'll try to show you. It's that one, the wide 30-pin, okay? So it came with the phone, the charging dock, the adapter, the cable, 2 Apple stickers, and this is the craziest one. This also came with wired headphones. The first phone came with all of that and the wired Apple headphones. That is crazy. That is really crazy. So they gave you the phone, the dock, the adapter, the cable, the headphone jack, and 2 stickers. This iPhone and cable. Pretty crazy. Honestly, that's pretty wild. So let's talk about the size and weight of these phones, okay? So obviously you can see a huge difference in size, right? I'll put them next to each other here. Look at that. Okay, like that's pretty crazy. So let's talk about it. So the iPhone 1 here, okay? 4.53 inches this way. Okay, so that's 4.53 inches. 2.4 inches this way. Okay, and 0.46 thickness. 0.46 thickness. This is this first iPhone is 4.76 ounces or 135 grams. Okay, so it's a little beefier, right? Because the thickness wasn't really a thing back then. The really thin, so it is a little beefier, but obviously way smaller, right? Like I can fit it in my whole hand, right? The iPhone 17 Pro Max is a 6.43 this way. Okay, 6.43. 3.07 inches this way. Okay, so this way is almost 2 inches taller. This way is 4 inches wider. But then the crazy thing is, this is 1 inch wider. And the crazy thing is the thinness. So this is actually that way is about 0.10 inches thinner. So as you can see, this is gonna be a little thicker. Definitely a little thicker, right? So this is 8.22 ounces or 235 kind of goes with the size, but we'll also talk about pixels and everything. So the iPhone 1 here, okay, iPhone 1, 3.5 inches. Now here's something that's really interesting is this first iPhone has 52% screen, and what that means is, you know, all these new phones, the whole thing is the screen. This wasn't. So you can see all on here on the sides, and on the sides here was not screen, right? So only that is the screen. So 52% screen at 320 by 480 pixels. That's 165 dpi. So that's not great. I mean, it was amazing back then. Like coming from a Razer or, you know, a Nextel or an LG, that's an incredible screen. Of course, that's unbelievable, right? But of course, compared to now, it's not. But 3.5 inch, 320 by 480. Okay, so now we're looking at this screen, which is a 6.9 inch all screen. So the whole thing is screen now, right? Ear to ear is screen, right? Its OLED display with Super Retina XDR. This is 2868 by 1320 pixel resolution at 460 dpi. Okay, so here's the screens. So 320 by 480 pixels, 2868 by 1320 pixels. Pretty unbelievable, honestly. That's pretty crazy how far they've come, honestly. So, okay, now let's talk about one of the wilder stats here, and that is the chip in it. So, I don't think they actually call it the chip 1 or the 1 chip or whatever. This is just the first phone. So, the chip in here in the iPhone 1, alright, is a 412 megahertz ARM11 Power VR MBX GPU. Okay, so again, at the time in 2007, unbelievable. This would like not run texting now the way that people text, right? But yeah, 412 megahertz ARM11 Power VR MBX GPU. Okay, so again, 2007, unbelievable. Now, tough. Okay, so then you fast forward to the new phone. Okay, we're looking at a A19 Pro chip in this. A19 Pro chip. Okay, that is a 6-core CPU with 2 performance and 4 efficiency cores, and a 6-core GPU as well with neural accelerators. This has a 16-core neural engine, right? So I don't know the math of it, but you know, 100 times, maybe 1,000 times better chip in it, and GPU and CPU, of course. And you know, that's just how the times went, right? As technology goes, these also go. All right, so yeah, isn't this crazy? All right, let's move on. All right, so then another staggering spec on this phone is the camera. All right, so first of all, no front camera. Okay, so you have the speaker here and the home button. That's it on this phone. No front camera, so people were not taking selfies on this camera, which is crazy because it's such a big part of the world now, right? But no front camera. And then the back camera here is just that little lens, and that's just a 2 megapixel camera. That's it. 2 megapixel camera. Okay, just a little guy in the back. Okay. 17 Pro Max. This is a 48 megapixel Profusion camera system. Okay, right here. All right, that's a lot of lenses, and that is a 24 millimeter f1.78 aperture, 8 megapixel center stage front camera. Obviously, I don't know if you'll be able to see it because it's dark, but you know where the cameras are, right there. It also has 4K Dolby Vision video at 24, 25, 30, 60, 100, and 120 frames per second. No video on this one. So, no front camera. Crazy front camera. Crazy back camera. 2 megapixel camera. Alright, and then the last thing I want to talk about between these is the battery. Okay, so the battery here is an ion lithium non-removable, so you can't even take it out. Ion 508 lithium, obviously you can take it out, replace it. I think the battery life in this is about 10 or 15 times more than this, so just insane. Now, those are the specs. Now, if you're still watching, here's what I want to do. What really matters on this channel is which one makes better sounds. Okay, which one makes better sounds? iPhone 1 or iPhone 17 Pro? You be the judge in the comments. Alright, so comment iPhone 1 or iPhone 17 Pro Max. Here we go. We're going to start with the 1. Here we go. So that's iPhone 1. Now, 17 Pro Max. Here we go. Okay, you let me know in the comments which one won the contest, iPhone 17 Pro Max or the iPhone 1. Alright, listen, thank you guys so much for watching. This is so fun to make and run this video up, man. The iPhone videos normally do pretty well, so I need you guys' help. Run these videos up. We're still growing. We're still going, baby. So run this video up. That means give it a like, a thumbs up, comment. Everything helps. Alright, share it with your friends, post it wherever. We're still going and we're just getting started. Alright, so iPhone 17 Pro Max versus iPhone 1. Thank you so much for watching. Until next time, I am Matty Tingles. Good night, 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 good night. If you enjoyed this content and want more, please consider hitting the subscribe button and turning on notifications. That will tell you every time I put new content up, which is 2 to 3 times a week, which is a lot of content all the time, so do not miss out. There's also hundreds of videos of back catalog to go check out as well. So if you want to support me and never miss a new video, hit that subscribe